Hi there, I'm JC. Welcome to Dadbod with JC. I'm doing these daily workouts, about 60 minutes an hour every day. Um, I started off about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and I feel a lot better, a lot more fit. I've lost a couple pounds, not a whole lot, but as time goes on, I'm looking to get a little bit more fit every uh, every day going forward. In any case, today's a day I'm going to do core work. I'm a little tired, so I might not have my A game with me. But if you want to follow along, all I got here is mats. I do have some dumbbells, but with core work, I don't think I'm going to be using any dumbbells today. Might have a dog come by every once in a while. But other than that, I'll get started with some cat cows. If you feel like dropping a comment, go for it. Likes, follows, subscribes, whatever works for you. And I'll get started with the cat cows here. Um, I'm just gonna do 2 sets of 5 cat cows. There you go. For the cat cows, I'm gonna have my wrists underneath my shoulders, my knees underneath my hips, and dropping down for the cow. Popping up for the cat for 1. Cow. Cat for 2. Cow. Cat for 3. Cow. Cat for 4. Cow. Cat for 5. And that's 1 set. I got 1 more set of that coming up, and then I'll get into some other core work. This is just more of a warm up, a bit of a stretch. I'll get down for another cat cow. I think I might have a dog on camera, and he's gone. All right, here we go. Wrists below the shoulders, knees below the hips. Down for cow, up for cat. It's 1. Cow. Cat. 2. Cow. Cat. Cow. Cat 5. And that's good. All right, I do feel a little bit better now that I started with the cat cows. Loosen up my back a little bit. Loosen up. I guess I didn't loosen up my shoulders, let's say. My shoulders feel tight. But I should be okay with this next exercise. Maybe my shoulders will loosen up a little bit there. Next exercise is the hollow man. So I'm going to try to hold for 30 seconds. I'm going to do this 4 times. I'm going to lie on my back with my legs raised at 45 degrees. Arms by my side. My chin is tucked. So my back will be against the floor. My legs will be up 45 degrees. I'm going to tuck my hip so that the small of my back is on the ground. I'm going to tuck my hip and my rib cage together, squeeze my stomach. It's engaging my core, quads and glutes. So the quads and glutes, I'm going to engage all of that. And while I'm waiting for the 30 seconds, I'm going to tuck my chin in and pull the shoulders down and away from my ears. So that's hollow man. I'll set my timer for 40 seconds. It'll give me 30 seconds to get into the position after I start my timer, because I don't want to reach around and play with the timer for the 30 seconds that I'm supposed to be in the position. So, okay, getting on my back here. Getting my legs straight out, my arms next to my body here. My chin is tucked, getting ready to crunch lift my legs, and I'm gonna engage my glutes, my quads, and my stomach here. I'm gonna start my timer to get myself 10 seconds to get into the 45 degrees, tuck my chin, engage my glutes, engage my quads, engage my core, And I'm going to hold this position for 30 seconds. I'll yell time or something like that when the time is up. Time. All right, relaxing down. That was a lot of things to engage. So I don't know if I did it exactly right. I felt my stomach engage. I'm not 100% sure if I felt my glutes and my quads engage. I'll keep an eye out more on my glutes and my quads here coming up on the next set. Let's see, what else? What other takeaways do I have of that? That's about it. I'm going to do this 3 more times, so a total of 4 sets of hollow man. Laying back down, legs straight away to begin. I got my timer here for 40 seconds. I'm going to start my timer. I got 10 seconds to get in the position. So legs about 45 degrees up, chin tucked, core engaged, quads engaged, glutes engaged, and holding this position for 30 seconds. Don't forget to breathe. Keep the glutes engaged, quad engaged, stomach engaged, shoulders relaxed and away from the ears. Probably got about 10 more seconds left here. And time. All right. I'll relax for a little bit and got 2 more of these sets coming up. This is the hollow man. Take in a couple breaths and keep going. Yeah, I'm a little tired today. So, thanks for the likes. I'm a little tired today, so I'm not going to be as talkative probably. Well, definitely not as talkative. I'm usually talking this whole way through, but I don't got it in me today. I'll just do the exercises, and and if I don't get hurt, if I don't injure myself somehow, I'll count it as a win. Okay, 2 more sets of the hollow man. I'm gonna lie down on my back and then start my little timer. Okay, lying down on my back, I'm gonna give myself 10. Starting my timer. I'm gonna give myself 10 seconds to get up into position. My legs are up at 45 degrees. My shoulders are away from my ears. My glutes engaged, my quads engaged, my stomach's engaged, and holding this position for about 30 seconds now. And time. All right, 1 more set of the hollow man to go. So I catch my breath. Oh, thanks for the likes. I'll chat a little bit. I'll check my chats here. I'll take a few seconds, see if there's anything going on up here. Thanks. I'll keep going. Appreciate the support. Thank you, Cecilia. All right, here we go. A few more seconds here. I'll take 1 more breath and I'll get going again. So again, last set of the hollow man. I'm going to be on my back, lift up my legs 45 degrees, and focus on my engaging my glutes, my quads, and my belly. and my shoulders are supposed to be relaxed away from my ears. So getting ready. And I get my legs straight out. I'm going to start my timer, give myself 10 seconds to get back into position. Lifting my legs up, 45-degree angle. Shoulders away from my ears. Belly engaged, quads engaged, glutes engaged. Holding for 30 seconds. And that's time. All right. Oh, that's a lot better than I thought it was going to be, because I was exhausted coming into this. And I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do all this. All right, so one down, a bunch more to go. I'll take a sip of water here. Next exercise up is a high plank. So basically the top part of the push-up position. Going to hold that for 30 seconds. There's an option to be on your knees. And so I'm going to use my feet as the high plank, but feel free to use your knees. It's slightly less pressure on you. And there's an option to keep your feet together or spread them apart a little bit. I'll probably have mine just a little bit apart. They won't be touching together. They won't be shoulder width apart. Somewhere in between there. Wherever's most comfortable for you. And I'll probably only give myself 5 seconds to get into. I'll only give myself 5 seconds to get into the position. So I'll click the timer, and because the whole goal is here to be up here for 30 seconds. Let's see. I'm getting close to push-up position here. I'm on my knees, and now I'm going to start my timer. I have 5 seconds to get in push-up position, high plank. And that should be about right. I'm engaging my glutes, my quad a little bit. You want to keep your lower back kind of straight. That should be kind of neutral, I think. I'm engaging my core, my midsection. My shoulders, they feel pretty good right now. I think I used to feel pressure in my shoulders when I did this, but I'm not feeling that at all today. And I'm assuming I have like 5 or 10 seconds left. I'll yell out time when yep, time. There it is. My little timer went off. So let me check to see how many sets of this I have coming up. Okay, I got 2 more sets of this coming up. So I'll breathe a teeny bit, take a sip of water, and continue on. I really do appreciate all the support, because, oh, it's good to have that. All right. I'll get into close to the high plank position here. All I'm doing is the high plank is just the top part of the push-up for the most part, and keeping the plank position, pike position, I guess they call it. I'm going to start my timer, give myself 5 seconds to get into the high plank. Engage my core, engage my glutes, engage my quads. Relax my shoulders as much as I can. Keep them away from my ears. Probably have about 20 seconds left here. Hope you're following along. This is feeling great. I thought I'd be dying through this. I was a little tired before this started, and that's not the case at all. I feel a little bit more energized, which I'm surprised and I'm pretty happy about, actually. Time. All right, one more set of the high plank coming up. Yeah, normally I improvise off of what I have planned. I go a little bit more, I go a little bit less. But I am a little tired today, so I'm just going to stick to my little plan, and hopefully that'll get me through the hour. Yeah, one more set of the high plank. While I'm catching my breath, I'm gonna just stir my arms a little bit, loosen my neck a little bit, take in as much air as I can, and then go right back to it. All right. Here we go. All right, I'll start the timer once I'm close to being ready. Think I'm ready. I got 5 seconds to get in the high plank. Glutes engaged, quads engaged, belly's engaged. Shoulders feeling good. Shoulders above my wrists here. Breathing as best as I can. It's easy to breathe into my belly from this position. It kind of just goes straight into the belly. This is a great place to do some deep breathing, because the whole air passage is open. Feels good, actually. And that's time. Boy, that went a lot easier than I thought it would. I've been doing this for 26 days now, something like that. Somewhere in the mid-20s as far as days are concerned. And the first week or two, I could barely do that. But now it's not feeling bad at all. All right, next up, glute bridge. I'm going to do 20 reps of this. I'm going to do 3 sets of 20 reps each. So I'm going to count up to 10 and count down from 10. So 1 through 10, 10 through 1, as I bring up my glutes. So how do I describe glute bridge? I think most people know what glute bridge is. If you want a video reference of someone doing it the exact right way, there's plenty of that online. I'm going to do the best I can over here. Just going to have my ankles below my knees, more or less, and then press my hips up, hold it for a second, and come back down, and I'll go through the 20 reps that way. There's other ways to organize the exercise, but that's the way I'll organize it today. So, okay. I need one more breath of air. I don't need a timer for this because it's on the count-based system. I think my feet are going to be just a few inches apart as I go up and down from the glute bridge. And really, it's about getting your ankles below your knees and just bringing up the pelvis and down, engaging the core, engaging the glutes, I guess engaging the quads as well. And I'm trying to think of other things. My arms are going to be beside me. I'm going to try to keep my shoulders relaxed as much as I can and away from my ears. That's usually the recommendation for a lot of these exercises. I don't know for a fact if that's part of this one, but I think most of the exercises say that and do that. So I'll just pretend that that's what I'm supposed to do here. In any case, here we go. 20 down from 10. Ankles below my knees, hands by my sides. Coming up for 1, 2, engaging my core. 3, engaging my glutes. 4, engaging my quads. 5, relaxing the shoulders. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Counting down from 10. 10. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, that was one set. Got 2 more sets of that to go. I'll catch some air here, check for chats. Take a sip of water. I do. Thank you so much. Hey, yeah, I'm glad if you were following along, I'm glad to hear it. Work out, buddy. Thanks. Here we go. So I've caught my air, I've got my water, so I'll get right back to it. Glute bridge, 20, counting 10 up and 10 down. Knees above the ankles. Hands by my side. Shoulders relaxed away from my ears. Get engaged the core, my belly, my glutes, and my quads. So starting with 1, 2, 3. Engage those quads. 4. And glutes. 5. And belly. 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, and count down from 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Why not? I'm going to catch some air. I don't need a sip of water at this point. I do need some air. I'll go check the chats real quick before I get back to it. Thank you for the likes. I'm keeping it up. I do appreciate that. Let's see. Yeah, I've been doing it for about 25 days, let's say. I have a YouTube channel where I've put all of these exercises in. It's a dadbodwithjc on YouTube. So dadbodwithjc. I'm JC, and all 26 days are there. Quite honestly, I'd avoid day 1 through 14. I didn't know what I was doing at all. So I actually injured myself in the first 7 days. I injured myself 2 or 3 times, and because I just didn't know what I was doing. And hopefully I'll avoid that in the future. I feel like I'm putting these things together a little bit better, and I'll talk more about it after I do this next set. One more set of this glute bridge. This is really working for me. All right, here we go. Okay, arms by my side. Engaging the ankles below the knees. Bringing up for 1. 2, engaging your quads. 3, engaging your glutes. 4, engaging my stomach. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And count down from 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. So I'll catch my breath and talk a little bit more about that. Oh, there's another chat here. Let me check it. Yeah, I do feel great. I do feel great. I really do appreciate that. I'm improving my diet. I can't say my diet's perfect yet by any means, but it has gotten better. With my diet, I'm trying to do a 40-40-20 split, so 40% protein, 40% carbs, and 20% fat. I know that's not perfect, but at the same time, it's way better from where I was. Uh, so, so yeah, I've seen quite a bit of improvement. Lost a little bit of weight, but I've lost uh, weight in the midsection. I've been taking measurements once a week, so this midsection has come down a bit, and yeah. So there's definitely progress. I want to keep doing this every day, pretty consistently. You know, life happens. I missed a day or two over the weekend, but I mean, some of that is beyond excusable because, like on Saturday, I played 2 hours of tennis, and after 2 hours of tennis, I couldn't do it. I was thinking about coming and doing something nice and easy like stretching, but I just couldn't do it. So, but 2 hours of tennis it's a lot of running around, so it compensates. So I think I got another chat coming here. Let's see. Yeah, I'll do what I can and keep going from there. All right, next up. I appreciate that. Thank you. Superman pull-ups. Okay, so 20 reps of this. Okay, I'll demonstrate up while I'm standing for the Superman pull-ups. I think most people are familiar with the Superman, where you get on your belly and then you lift up your legs and you lift up your arms and look like Superman. But Superman pull-ups are slightly different, or no, Superman pulls, I should say. So you do the Superman and then you pull your elbows into about 90 degrees. Then you release the elbows out again and go back down. So it's just a Superman with a little pull to the elbows. So it gives you more control over the thing, and it actually keeps you up in the air a little longer than I would have stayed up otherwise. So I'm going to do three sets of this, 20 reps, 10 up. I'm going to count 1 through 10, 10 through 1. So getting on my belly, getting some space here, situating my little mat so it's comfortable, and up for 1, pulling, releasing, and down. 2, pull, release, and down. 3, pull, release, and down. 4, pull, release, and down. 5, pull, release, and down. 6, pull, release, and down. 7, pull, release, and down. 8, pull, release, and down. 9, pull, release, and down. 10, and down. Counting down from 10. 10, pull, release, and down. And down. 8, pull, release, and down. 7, pull, release, and down. 6, pull, release, and down. 6, pull, release, and down. 5, pull, release, and down. 4, pull, release, and down. 3, pull, release, and down. 2, pull, release, and down. And 1. Pull, release, and down. All right, that was 1 set. 2 more sets coming up. I'm gonna have to shake it out. It's gathering a whole lot of tension up here on my chest. There's a lot of the work in the pulling. Got to release some of this tension in my neck. I'm breathing okay. I'm talking a little bit more than I probably should. That's why I gather my breath. Thank you. Appreciate the positive comments. I really do. Thank you so much. All right, I got 2 more sets of the Superman pulls. I'm actually going a little slower than I usually go through this particular list. I started off the day a little tired, and the session a little tired. I'm definitely picking up steam as the session goes along, but I'm not quite my usual self right now. So if you're joining in, if this isn't the first time you're watching me do this, I'm usually a little bit more energetic than this. I talk a little bit more than this usually, if you can believe that. But I'm feeling energized now. These Superman pulls work great for me. They're a little tough right here, but they do. I feel much better after doing them. So one issue I'm having is today, since I was really tired coming into this, it's doing a little bit more than I might have hoped. So instead of doing 3 sets, I'm gonna knock it back down to 2 sets, because I have a whole bunch of other exercises I want to get to, and yeah, I don't think I'm gonna keep up the pace for all those exercises. So 1 more set of Superman pulls coming up. 20 count, 10 up, 10 down. Here we go. Get in the Superman position. And 3, and pull. And 4, and pull. And 5, and pull. And 6, and pull. And 7, and pull. And 8, and pull. And 9, and pull. And 10, and pull. Counting down from 10. 10, pull. 9, and pull. 8, and pull. 7, and pull. 6, and pull. 5, and pull. 4, and pull. 3, and pull. 2, and pull. 1, and pull. All right. That was about good. It was easier for my right side. For this side. It's my dominant side. So after playing tennis and everything, this side's a little looser, a little stronger. This side, when I pulled, I felt it all up and down my back. I felt it more in my chest. I felt it more in my arms. It's not the dominant side. I'm going to need a few seconds to recover from that. All right, next exercise coming up is V-ups. So I'm just going to be doing 2 sets of that. I have 3 sets planned, but I'll slow it down a little bit. 15 reps of V-ups. Here's the description I have written down. Lie on your back with arms above your head. So, like that. Legs remain straight with feet together or close together. So legs will be straight with feet together. At the same time, roll the shoulders off the ground to crunch. So basically, bring my shoulders up for a crunch. Tuck my stomach in for the crunch. Lift your legs off the ground. Try to keep V form with your body. Your hands and legs return back to the starting position slowly. So yeah, just basically coming up to a V position. All right, it's been a while since I looked at, I did look at the video for this at some point in time. If I don't do it quite right, my apologies. But I think I got more or less the idea here. Oh no, you don't have to do V-ups. If you don't want to do V-ups, let's find an alternative for you. You can do the Superman bananas. I don't know if you know about the Superman bananas. You do Superman, and then you go off to the banana, and then you go back to Superman, roll off to the side of banana. If you don't want to do the V-ups, that's an alternative. I don't have that on my list here, but I think that's a little easier to do, personally. And the truth be told, I'm probably not going to do these V-ups correctly. Like I said, I watched this. I watched the video about this a while back, a week or two ago, and yeah, I don't recall too terribly well. In any case, I'll give it my best shot. 2 sets, 15 reps per set. And if you know what I'm doing wrong, just throw it in the chat. And for the second set, I'll try to improve it. Here we go. So arms straight forward over here. And I'll roll my shoulders up towards the crunch position. I guess for the V-ups, my legs are going to go up a little bit. My arms are going to go up and then return back. So I'll give it a go. Starting with 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Like I said, I probably didn't do that quite right, but from the description, that's about as good as I could pull that off. I'll catch my breath here for a few seconds and start up on the next set. Yeah, I gotta watch the videos associated with these things. Still learning. In all honesty, most of all this stuff is new to me. So, I mean, I've taken those little gym classes. So yeah, I go to the gym and they have those little classes and they step you through all, like, 30, 40 different little workouts over the course of the class. And so I've done it in that setting, but it's one thing to do it following along in the class, is a whole nother thing to talk through it and try to explain what's going on and then do it correctly. That's a whole another thing. But I'll do one more set of V-ups here coming up. Let me see how I'm doing on time. Doing okay. I'm going to get some water here. Check the chats. Okay, cool. I'm glad you can follow along. All right. All right, I'll get started with the next set of V-ups. And yeah, hopefully for the next time I do this, I'll review some video and feel more comfortable in describing it. Okay, coming up, 15 V-ups. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, fantastic. Whew. Thanks for the likes. Oh my goodness. I don't know what to say, Cecilia. My next one is V-up, hold arm pump. So I hope you like the V-up with the hold the arm pump better than you like the V-ups. Okay, so I'll read out what I have. Thanks. I'll read out what I have listed for this. Sit on your butt, lean your torso back, lift your legs off the floor for a 45-degree angle. Keep your legs straight, feet together, engage the core muscles. Make sure not to arch your back. You don't want to arch the back. You want to keep it nice and straight and neutral. Hold arms straight and slowly pump your arms up and down. 20. I'm going to hold that for a 20 count. So 20. Now I'm going to count up 10 and count down 10. So 1, 2, all the way to 10, 10, 9, all the way down to 1. I'm going to do that. I have written down here three sets. It's going to have to be 2 tonight. Hey, thanks for the likes. It's going to have to be 2 tonight because I don't have my A game tonight. It's going to have to be my B game. So that'll do it. All right, so legs 45 degrees up. I'm going to come up and do 20 pumps with the arm, and that'll be 1 set. I don't know if you noticed this, but I'm psyching myself into this too. It's a bit of work. I'm not going to do this perfectly either, by the way. I've tried this before. I think I get about 50% of it right, in all honesty, from what I described. But, you got to do your best. You can only do your best. And here we go. Legs together, up 45 degrees, coming up at a crunch, and pulsing for 20 with the arm pulse is going to be like this. I'm going to count up for 10, count down from 10. Here we go. And up. Whoops. And up. Yeah, my legs aren't quite high enough, but I'll pump here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And back down. That's one set. Okay. I'm going to take a few seconds to catch some air and get down for the second set. This is working for me, so I'm going to throw in that third set again. So set 1 complete, 2 more sets coming up. Oh, let me see, I think there's some chat. Oh, thanks for the rose. I know, right? Yeah, two more sets of the V up with a pulse. The pulse makes it a little easier because you don't have to keep coming up and down. It's just, well, I guess your pulse goes up and down, but it works pretty good. I definitely feel it here in my midsection, in my core. I don't have my legs quite high enough. I think I have my legs about 25, 30 degrees up. I would prefer having my legs a little higher. That'll have to come later, like next week, next month, whenever that works. That'll be good. All right, I'm ready to get started. Catching another breath of air here. Getting started with the second set of the V up pulse ups, or V up hold arm pump. This is called. So V up, hold, and arm pump for 20 pumps of the arms. So back down, legs up to about 45 degrees, although I'm probably not going to keep them there. Crunch up and pulse for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Once I got to 12, I realized I wasn't counting down. The teens take a lot more air to call out than the single digits. So I like to go up to 10, down for 10. I just went through all the 20. Didn't want to explain my correction there, mid-count. In the future, if I get to 12 and I realize I've gotten to 12, I'll just skip right back to 7. Because the teens are a pain to call out. You just take more breath. And breath is what you really need when you're doing that type of activity. All right, 2 more breaths, and I'm going to lean back down and get ready for the last set of the V up, hold, arm pump. One last breath, coming back down. Taking a breath here, bringing the legs up to 45 degrees. Going to try to keep them there, probably won't. Coming up for 1, pump, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wow. My legs weren't quite as high as I wanted them to be. Maybe 10, 15 degrees up. I wanted them at 45. That's what the notepad says, but whatever you got to do to at least complete the set is good. And still not get injured. All right, here we go. Let me check for chats. Looking good with the chats. Taking a sip of water. I got 2 more exercises coming up. Plank knee crosses. Okay, so this was pretty self-explanatory. I get up in a plank, high plank like earlier, and just cross my knees that way. So 10 each side, like 1, 2, until I get all the way to 20. Again, I'll do 10 up, 10 down, just so I can stay in the single digits when I breathe the numbers out. All right, here we go. Plank knee crosses. So I'll read out my instructions while I catch my breath. Sit on your butt. Lean your torso back and lift your legs off the floor at a 45-degree angle. Oh, no. This isn't it at all. I did a bad copy and paste. I need a pencil to scribble this out. I just copied and pasted wrong. Plank knee crosses are pretty straightforward. Just like I explained, you can stay in a high plank, then you cross your knees like this. I wish I had a better description of that. I'll just go with that. Let me see. I have 3 sets planned out here. I'll do the 3 sets. I think I have enough time for that. And almost ready to get started. I'm going to take 2 more breaths here in the kneeling position as I'm getting ready for the high plank. And all right, I'm going to get in the high plank and get started. You know, one knee opposite elbow, then alternating to the other knee, other opposite elbow. At least, you know, try to press your knees in that sort of direction. Taking a breath of air, getting in the high plank. You're going to do 10 on each side for a total of 20. You're going to count up to 10, count down from 10. I'm in the high plank, bringing up my knee for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm hearing my back snap. 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Those feel like mini mountain climbers. Mountain climbers are usually a little bit more severe. This is about right for me. Mountain climbers are a little bit more severe than I want to deal with right now. Once I feel a little bit more fit and comfortable, I'll probably end up throwing some mountain climbers in there. But that's a ways down the road for me just yet. I'm going to catch my breath here for another 10 or 20 seconds and get back to the plank knee crosses. In all honesty, I'm feeling pretty invigorated here. So my heart rate's up. Let me see what my heart rate's up. Wow, it's at 116 right now. Pretty good. When I'm playing tennis, I like to keep my heart rate at 136. For whatever reason, I don't know exactly why, but when I play my best tennis, I don't know why I'm saying this, but I guess I'm talking about my heart rate. When I'm playing my best tennis, I look down at my pulse, and it's typically at 136 or something really close to there. You know, 134, 137, 138. But 136, for whatever reason, is a sweet spot for my tennis, for a heart rate. I'm at I was at 116. Now I'm talking so much, I brought it up to 125 somehow. Pretty excited, really pumped. And yeah, it's good stuff. I think I talked my way through a lot of this time. I'll do 2 more sets of this plank knee crosses, but I won't take as much time in between the sets, the next 2 sets. All right, here we go. Getting ready. Closing in on the high plank position. Going to get started in about 5 seconds. High plank. And start the crosses for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And done with that set. I'm not going to take a long time to recover here. I'm going to take about 3 big breaths and come right back to it. One more breath. Getting into closing in on the high plank position. I'm going to get started here in about 5 seconds. These are plank knee crosses. Bringing the opposite knee to the opposite elbow from a high plank position. 20 reps, counting 1 through 10, and then back down from 10 to 1. High plank now. Crossing for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sorry about that. I went a little faster than I was planning, but it felt good. Go at your own pace, whatever you're doing. If you don't feel the pace is right for you, if it's too fast or too slow, adjust as you need. Honestly, next time I'll probably go a little slower. But that felt so good. It felt so right. All right. One more set of exercises here. I think I have time for it. Yep. It's a different exercise. These are leg raises. For this, I'll be lying flat on my back, starting with my legs in the air about 90 degrees. So legs straight up, feet together. Arms stay flat by my sides, your sides. Keep chin tucked, core engaged and strong. Gonna keep the small of my back flat to the ground. And at that point, you're gonna bring the legs down towards the floor. Don't touch the floor, but down towards the floor, and bring them back up. Again, 20 count. Counting up to 10, and then 10 back down to 1. So I love these things where the starting position's on your back, feels comfortable. You can grab a couple breaths of air back there, and then lift your legs straight up. I'm going to lie on my back, wait about 4 or 5 seconds, and bring my legs straight up and get started with the leg raises. Going to get started here in about 4 seconds. Arms by my side, small on my back towards the floor. Bring my legs up to 90 degrees-ish, and down almost to the ground, and back up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Counting down from 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, that felt sort of good. It was tough, but sort of good. Let's see. I'll do one more set of that. I'm going to need a few seconds to catch my breath. Running out of time. I want to keep these workouts right around 60 minutes as best I can. Let me check for chats. Cool. All right. All right. One more set of the leg raises, and then I'll like to sign off with a forward fold, but first, one more set of these leg raises. Shoulders away from the ears. Engaging the core. Small of the back towards the floor. Raising the legs for 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Count down from 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Woo. Wow. Barely got through that, but it feels good. Okay. Catch my breath for a quick second, grab a drink of water. So I like to close off with a forward fold. But before the forward fold, again, my name is JC, and this has been Dad Bod with JC. Thanks for following along. If you've been following along, any likes, subscribes, follows, whatever you can, comments, whatever you can, positive energy you can send my way, I do appreciate it. Doing a forward fold, close things out, calm things down. Breathing into your belly as best you can. Coming back up. Thanks for joining, and we'll see you next time.